Hi, I'm Coach MT. Yes, I'm the one that's been guiding you through this material. I hope you enjoyed reading it as much as I enjoyed writing it and sharing it. So I wanted to address some of the concerns that people will inbox me about or email me about and ask me during the AHA sessions about this program. So we are not ICF accredited. However, that is not a requirement for you to be a life coach. The ICF accreditation is a group of people, it's a big organization that decided they were going to be the board and authority over life coaches. There is no such thing, a requirement right now, as of when I'm recording this video, as far as life coaches. I am an ICF accredited life coach as well as licensed nurse, as well as have over 10 years experience in the mental health field and a lifelong journey in the mental health lane. And that is what prompted me to create this program. Now, another question that I get is, how long will this take? So ideally, if you are able to devote at least maybe 15 to 20 hours a week, it is self-paced, by the way. If you are able to devote 15 to 20 hours a week, you should be able to finish this program in 90 days with no problem. Some of the overachievers are done in like 30 days. The way it is broken up is that our program has 3 parts. In order for you to get to the part number 2, where you actually start coaching, you have to get through all of the curriculum. And then we have what I call them coaching clinicals, because hey, that just makes sense to me because I'm a nurse. But other people call them something else in the literature. I maybe used another term because that's the term that the world uses. What that means, you will actively be coaching practice clients. Yes, you will actively be coached. There's no other way for you to learn how to be that transformational coach that you desire to be than to actually get out there and do it. And so, can I be paid for my practice coaching sessions? Absolutely. But we want to operate in integrity, and we want to make sure we keep the rate relatively low. We'll talk about that later, because you'll be testing out some of the methodologies. So inside of this program, we will go over the fundamentals of like life coaching. Some of you may be exposed to the growth method. That is usually the method that all life coaches use, where we start out with a goal and then we provide you with some support to get where you're trying to go. Now, I have specifically designed this curriculum to promote mental wellness, and we have over 8 different mental wellness topics that I will teach you, or tools that I will teach you how to implement, on top of the plethora of other coaching methods. No other program out there does that. They pick one method and they teach you that and they stick with it. And guess what? There's nothing wrong with that. However, for us to promote mental wellness, you need to be able to not only operate in that fundamental realm, but you're also going to need to be able to navigate the world and make adjustments as you see fit. You're going to, by the time you're done with part 1, you're going to know who specifically it is that you want to coach. This may change over time, but starting out, you will know specifically who that person or group of persons are. This will help you to figure out what in particular methods that you want to use. And throughout the curriculum, we will go through all of them. And my goal is for you to have experience with all of them, so that when you get that client, not if, when you get that client that you're pulling out all your bells and whistles, and it's time for the real coach to show up, you will have this to fall back on, and you won't be just blowing, smoke up people's butt, for lack of a better term, or on Google or Chat GTP. However, I will teach you how to use Chat GTP effectively. You're like, look, we need to embrace technology. What it does is, when you're done with your program, you will effectively know how to coach. Halfway through, you'll know how to coach. Then you will help use ChatGTP and other search engines like that to help maximize your potential. Do the small work for you. The person that does not have the knowledge of coaching, or whatever your expertise is, they cannot use ChatGTP or anything else in the same manner that you can. They are relying on ChatGTP to show up and not only do the knowledge that they tell it to do, but also provide the knowledge that they don't have because they haven't been through a program, they have not been to school. So this program is specifically designed for professionals to take the skills that you have from your lifestyle, the experiences that you've had, and the passions that you have. Utilize the other skill sets that you maybe went to school to even get, and have a thriving life coach practice. Y'all, this one right here is so rewarding to do. And why? Because you will be operating your lane of genius. Now let me touch on what the Life Coach Jumpstart is, because you're like, where's the button to sign up in the program? If you have not spoken with me, I would highly encourage you to book your AHA session, and then we will dive into more details, pricing and such stuff like that. Then, and really important, we'll make sure we're a good fit off the bat. Anybody can take the Life Coach Jumpstart Challenge and get the material there and go apply it. So that's why I roll it out to the public. But everybody is not accepted, invited, or welcome inside of my actual Life Coach certification program. Now, you will be the same way as far as the clients that you take into your coaching practice. Throughout the program, throughout the Life Coach Jumpstart, I touch on it, but I'll dive more into it inside of the community if you decide to join. So, throughout the challenge, what I do is I address head on all the fundamentals that you need in order to get your practice up and running. Why would I do that? Because you're like, why would you do that? People going to come through, get the information, and go start on their own. Hey, if that's what they choose to do and that's what they need, then my job is done. But I know what I bring to the table, and I know the struggles that were out there for me as a new coach, evolving coach, a black female coach who helped black female women, specifically with issues that are related to mental illness and mental wealth. So I also have went out there and spent tons of money, tons of time learning all these different things that I'm sharing with you guys inside of that. And you get a taste of that inside of the Life Coach Jumpstart. But what it does is it cancels out the imposter syndrome. Yes, it doesn't matter if you have a doctorate, if you have a master's degree, bachelor's degree, or if you just have your GED or diploma. Imposter syndrome is going to show up and mess with every single one of us every single time we get ready to make a step. What we learn is how to address that imposter, recognize it and address it so we can move on and do what we need to do. So that's what the Life Coach Jumpstart does. It cancels out the noise or the question of, will I really make money at this? Can I really replace my full-time income at this? Will people really want me to coach them? Do people really believe in life coaches? Life coaching has been around for years. It is one of the best kept secrets. You know those people like Oprah and all those other rich and famous people? They have coaches. They have life coaches, they have career coaches, they have executive coaches, they have coaches. We even can go back as far as to remember when you were little. No, I might be showing my age a little bit with this, but people would be telling us how to do things when we were little, and one of the things that they would say, we know how wrong they were for saying this now, would be like, I'm not going to coach you through it. Well, why not? Especially when we're talking about something as important as life. So, anyway, now you get to be that person for the people that you desire to serve. Also, if you are not desiring to be a servant leader and a servant leadership, and if you get offended about me talking about the Lord, this is also not the program for you. I want to put all of that out there, but I also want to encourage you guys to come on in and get what I have to give. And if you have some more specific questions, feel free to shoot us a message. But I really encourage you to book an AHA session, as it is complimentary since you have downloaded this ebook, and we can talk about it one-on-one and make sure you get where you're trying to go. We do not always have the live Life Coach Jumpstart going on, which is amazing. And I invite you to get in there and take advantage of that opportunity while you have a chance to. But we are always enrolling into the program. There is an application process. So you're going to need to book the AHA session in order to learn about our Life Coach certification program. But I've talked to you enough. And now you know what we are, who we are, that you can really do this. And so the next best thing for you to do is to actually book the AHA session. and then you will get confirmation that you're on our schedule, and look for follow-up emails from me about what to do next. But if you know you want to be a life coach, maybe you're not sure that you're ready to sign up for our program, you definitely want to be in the Life Coach Challenge. So go ahead and secure your spot right now before they're all gone, because I do like to work in on a more intimate level. I'm all about quality versus quantity. You will be the same exact way. And we will talk about how you can continue to do that, because what we are debunking is the hustler mentality. You don't need 100,000 patients in order for your clients, in order for you to make the money that you are trying to make. To replace your current income is always the first goal, right? You don't need 100,000 patients for that. However, you will just need to be strategic about, one, who you take on and how you roll things out. And I share tips like that inside of the Jumpstart. So see you there. That's a no-brainer. Thank you for taking the time to read this ebook and listening to this video. I will see you on the inside. Bye-bye.